2017 edition. I'd like to thank, first of all, the fantastic administration and staff of the JFRC who has made this possible, including Alexander Evers, our director, Michael Andrews. Very glad to have you with us tonight. Michael, Carla Mollica, Maurizio, and Guido, and Andrea, and the whole staff here. JC, our point man, he's awesome, our SLA person, who's to happen as well, and we are incredibly grateful. And we want to celebrate a fantastic semester and help you enjoy it. So please remember, no smoking devices, even if you're trying to get off the habit. Those are turned off, and we'll pretend we're on a train, right? And fasten your seatbelts, and also, if you can do this for an hour, turn off your smartphones, please. Now, if you have them with you, make sure they are off. Everyone, that includes you, if you're ever exempt. Okay, but finally, for the thanks, I really want to thank the wonderful J4's players, the students of beginning acting who have been an incredible pleasure and honor to work with. So I already want to give you a round of applause. Already, yes. And now, without further ado, get on with the show. Remember, these are classic comedies by the great Russian playwright Anton Chekhov. Names The Wedding Reception, and we'll kind of rewind into the pre-wedding status. The Proposal is our second play tonight. So please pay close attention. Enjoy the show. Thanks again for coming. Buono spettacolo. And cominciamo. We are at, let me set the scene for you. Imagine yourselves in a provincial Russian town at the restaurant of Andrei Andronov is the place we are about to inhabit as we use our imaginations and listen to these wonderful, classic Blue Danube Waltz. Imagine dancers, imagine caviar, imagine lots of vodka, screaming champagne, because we're going to celebrate a wedding here. So please join us in the spirit of matrimony, right? We're going to get married, and we'll see. From 1889 to 2017 is the time of this play as well. So, let it all begin.
No.
Yes, you must.
No.
Yes.
No. Yes. No. Yes. No.
Yes. Wait, you can't leave now. We're still dancing. What about the grand rond? Grand rond, s'il vous plaît.
You want to be in there dancing instead of bothering me with all this talk.
Please. I'm not interested in twisting my feet into knots like that Spanish dancer. What's his name? Spinoza? No. I'm a serious person. I take no pleasure in silly entertainments. We are not talking about dancing here. Excuse me, Maman, but I do not understand your behavior. See, including a number of domestic articles, your daughter's dowry was supposed to include 2 lottery tickets with winning numbers. Well, can I ask where they are?
I have this splitting headache. Happens every time the weather warms up like this.
Don't try to change the subject. I just found out you pawned those tickets. Now, excuse me, Maman, but that's petty larceny. And I'm not speaking out of sheer egoisticism here. No. I'm not speaking out of sheer egoisticism here. No. I don't need your tickets. But it's the principle of the thing. I will not let anybody put something over on me. Now, I've been able to make your daughter happy, but unless you get me those tickets, she'll rue the day. I'm a respectable man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Excusez-moi, le chef would like to know what sort of sauce you want on la glace. That is il gelato. That is the ice cream. Rum, Madeira, or plain?
Rum. And can you tell the manager there's not enough wine out here? Can you tell him to put out a few bottles of hot Sauternes?
Vous entendez au sauteur, monsieur?
Yeah, that's the one.
Très bien.
And another thing, actually. You promised me that you would invite a general to the wedding luncheon. Can I ask what's become of him?
Now, dear, it's not my fault.
Oh, then can I ask whose fault it is, then?
Andrei Andreevich. He came by yesterday and promised to bring a general to the reception. A real one. He must not have been able to find one, otherwise he'd be here. I feel bad about it. She's our only daughter, and we've spared no expense, but I'm afraid...
And listen, something else. Everybody, and you especially, Maman, knows that before I proposed, that telephone person, Yachts, wanted to marry your daughter. So why did you have to invite him today? You must have known what an insult that would be to me.
Oh, please. Epaminondas Maximitch, you've barely been married 2 hours, and you haven't stopped tormenting me and Dashenka. What are you going to be like a year from now? Gosh, you're getting to be a bore.
Can't stand to hear the truth, can you? Fine, never mind. Just please, try and act respectable. That's all I want out of my in-laws. Respectability.
I'm not in voice today.
Please sing something, just one little note.
Oh, you'll wear me out.
Don't be so cruel. Such a heartless creature, yet such a glorious voice. A voice like that, excuse my expressivity. You shouldn't be in the medical profession. You should be on the concert stage. That final trill, that was divine. The one that went like this, soaring, divine, soaring, the lion. There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach.
Is that the one you mean?
Yes, divine.
No, I'm afraid I'm not in good voice today. Here, fan me for a while, will you? It's so hot. Epaminondas Maximitch, why are you looking so depressed? What's the matter? It's your wedding day. Smile.
Marriage is nothing to smile about. You have to pay constant attention to the smallest details.
Ugh, you're so unromantic. All of you. I can't breathe around you. I need a different atmosphere. Give me air. Give me another atmosphere.
Divine, divine.
Fan me. I feel faint. Faint. Oh, why do I feel so hot?
Because you're all sweaty.
What a vulgar thing to say. How dare you use language like that with me?
I'm sorry. I realize you're accustomed to high society, if you'll excuse my expression, but I'm just...
Oh, leave me alone. I need poetry. Something uplifting. No. Fan me. Fan me. Fan me.
How about another? A man can drink around the clock if he wants to, you know. The only thing is, you can't neglect business. Never neglect business. Well, special occasion, have a few drinks, why not? Here you go. Bottoms up. Say, are there any tigers in Greece?
Of course.
What about lions? Do you have lions?
Lions too. In Greece is everything. In Russia is nothing. In Greece is my father, my uncle, my brother. In Russia is nothing.
What about whales? Do you have whales in Greece?
Of course. In Greece is everything.
Why are you drinking already? It's time to get everyone to the table. And don't pick at the lobster. That's for the general. If he ever gets here,
Let's get them all to sit down. Ladies and gentlemen, lunch. Time to eat, please. Everyone, sit down.
this way, everyone.
Luncheon is served.
Poetry. I need poetry. But he, rebellious, seeks the storms, as if the storms could bring him peace. Storms. I need storms.
What a woman. I'm in love. Head over heels in love.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a bunch of toasts and a bunch of speeches to get to today, so I propose we start right in. Here's to the happy couple!
To the happy couple!
Hooray! Hooray! Kiss the bride!
Kiss the bride!
Beautiful.
Fabulous. Fantastic. If you'll excuse just magnificent. The room, the table, the flowers, everything. First class. Just fabulous. But there's one thing missing to make it a triumph. Electric light, if you'll excuse the expression. Every country in the world has electricity except us.
Electricity. The way I see it, electricity is a scam. They give you a few wires and expect you to call it a miracle. No, gentlemen, you want light. You want something more than a few wires. You want something substantial, something you can get a hold of. You want fire, flames. Fire is nature's light. Nothing artificial about it.
If you'd seen an electric battery, you'd change your mind.
I have no desire to see an electric battery. We all know what they're up to. As for you, young man, you'd do better to have a drink and pour a couple for the rest of us. That's the way.
I couldn't agree more, Papa. Why all this talk about science? See, I have nothing against science. I can talk about science very scientifically if I have to. But this is neither the time nor the place. Is it, Shetty?
Some people are always trying to show off how smart they are, and I can never understand them.
That's my girl.
I've never had any education, thank God. And I've done very well for myself. Managed to marry off 3 daughters to decent husbands. And if you think we're also uneducated, why did you come to the wedding? You should have stayed home with your educated friends.
Now, Anastasia Timofeevna, I've always had the greatest respect for you and your whole family. And about the electricity, believe me, I wasn't trying to show off. I merely wanted to propose a toast. I've always hoped for nothing more than a good husband for Dashenka. And you know, Nastasia Timofeevna, it's not easy nowadays to find a good husband. Nowadays, most people marry for money.
That's an insulting thing to say.
I didn't mean to insult anybody. Of course, I'm not referring to present company. I'm sorry. Everybody knows you married her for love. The dowry means nothing. It's a mere trifle.
What do you mean, a trifle? We gave him 1,000 rubles cash plus 3 fur coats, a complete set of furniture, all matching, and a double bed. See if you can find a better deal on a dowry anywhere.
I didn't mean furniture. Of course that's good. And the fur coats, I just was trying to say, I just meant that I didn't mean to insult anybody.
Well, don't. We're very fond of you and your family. That's why we invited you to the wedding.
And if you knew Epaminondas Maximitch was marrying for money, why didn't you say something sooner? My poor daughter, I raised her, I used to nurse her, I used to sing her to sleep. She's more precious to me than diamonds or rubies.
You mean you believe him? Thank you very much. And as for you, Mr. Yachts, you may be a friend, but I will not let you speak like this in what is practically somebody's home. I must ask you to leave immediately.
What did you say?
Yeah, and I only wish you'd act with a little more respectability, as I do. Yeah, like I said, I want you to leave immediately.
I don't understand. Of course, I'll leave if that's what you want. But before I go, I want those 5 rubles I lent you last year to buy, excuse my expressivity, a plaid vest. All right, one more drink and then I'll go. Only first, I want my money.
Thank you all. Spasiba. I'm thankful to all our dear friends here today for coming and sharing this happy occasion with us. I'm overcome with emotion, and I don't want any of you accusing me of being cheap. You're all wonderful people, and everything I have is yours. Many, many thanks. Spasiba.
Oh, don't cry, Mama. I'm so happy.
Amon is overcome with emotion at the thought of parting with her darling daughter. But I advise her not to forget our more recent conversation.
Don't cry, Anastasia Timofeevna. Think, what are human tears? Just a petty psychological reaction, that's all.
What about mushrooms? Do they have mushrooms in Greece?
Of course, we have everything.
And I mean those big white ones, you know. You probably don't have those.
Big white ones, of course. Yes, Greece have everything.
Oh, Miss Birodovich, Your turn to make a speech. Please let him make a speech.
Speech? What is speech? I don't understand. No, you can't refuse. Go on, stand up. Speech. Well, what I can say. What's Russia and what's Greece? Okay, is Greek peoples in Greece and Russia peoples in Russia? In Greece is Mykonos, Parthenon, Sonder Evers. In Russia, St. Petersburg, Bolshoi Ballet, Borscht. We are Greeks. You Russia? That's all. That's my speech.
Just a minute. Hold the speech. Hold the feast. Nastasia Timofeevna, can I have a word with you over here? Listen, the general's coming. I finally found one. God, I had to look everywhere, but I finally found one, a real one. Very impressive. Of course, he's old, maybe 80, maybe even 90.
When will he get here?
Oh, he's on his way. You'll be delighted. Wait till you see a real hero, a perfect general. Well, this isn't just one of those old infantry officers or artillery. He's a naval officer. Actually, he's just a chief petty officer, but that's the naval equivalent of a major general. The same thing. Better even.
Now, Andre, this isn't some kind of joke, is it?
A joke? Me? Of course not. Stop worrying. It's just, I don't want to spend a lot of money for nothing. Don't worry. He's a perfect general. Picture perfect. Anyway, said, Your Excellency, you mustn't forget about your old friends. Nastasia Timofeevna, I said, is very annoyed with you. And he said, excuse me, but how can I go to the wedding when I've never even met the bridegroom? Oh, Your Excellency, I said, this is not just any groom. This is not just some half-pint pen pusher. This groom has a heart as big as all outdoors, and he's a loan officer in a bank. Even respectable women work in banks nowadays, I told him, so that convinced him. So he slapped me on the back, offered me a Havana cigar, and said he'd be here. But please, ladies and gentlemen, don't start eating yet. You gotta wait for the general.
When is he coming?
Right away. When I left him, he was already putting on his galoshes. But please, just wait for the general.
Then we should have them play a march.
Yes. Hey, you musicians!
Yeah.
Give us some march! Play some music!
Right up.
Stay my life against the general.
With cannon.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Reverend Korolov.
Welcome, Your Excellency. So good of you to come.
Well, yes, lovely to be here. We are simple people, Your Excellency. Nobody rich or famous here, just plain folks. But don't think we tried to do this on the cheap. No, believe you me, we spared no expense.
Yes.
Welcome to our wedding.
Очень хорошо.
Yes, allow me to introduce everybody. The newlyweds, Epaminondas Maximus, a Plumbo, and his brand new wife.
It's too long, isn't it?
And over here we have Ivan Nikolic Yaks, works at the telegraph office. And over here, a foreigner of the Greek persuasion, Harlamov, Snirdanich, Dimba, Osin, Lukic, Babel, Mandevsky! And etc. The rest are just small fry. But please have a seat, Your Excellency.
Yes, of course. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, but I need a moment alone with Jan Andrei here.
Listen, I'm a little confused. Why do you keep calling me Your Excellency? I'm not a general. I'm only a chief petty officer. That's lower than a captain.
I know that, Fyodor Yakovlevich, but just humor us. Just for tonight, let us call you Your Excellency. This family is, well, patriarchal, so they like all those old-fashioned formalities and titles.
Well, I suppose it's the case. All right then. Lovely. Очень хорошо.
Please sit down, Your Excellency. Eat something, Your Excellency. It's an honor to have you. You'll have to excuse the food. I imagine you're used to fancy food, but we're simple people, I'm afraid.
What's that? Oh, yes. Well, yes. Time was, we were all plain folks and we were all happy. Simple but happy.
Now I'm simple myself. I'm an old man, retired 30 years ago. I see a young man coming up to me and
Did the young man say? Yes, the young man. What did he say? He invited you to a wedding, yes?
he invited me to the wedding. Well, I suppose, how can I go? I said, I don't even know them. I feel out of place. And he said, oh no, they're very simple people. Patriarchal, he said, just like the good old days. They'd be overjoyed to have you. Well, I said, I suppose it's alright then. Matter of fact, I'm delighted. It's bored here at home by myself. I think going to the wedding will make these good people happy. Fine, let's go.
Do you really mean that, Your Excellency? I'm a simple man myself, but not cheap. No, no. And I'm pleased to meet a man with the same attitudes as my own. Eat something, Your Excellency.
So, how long have you been retired, Your Excellency?
Excuse me? Oh, yes. Yes, well, I forgot. Well, shouldn't we drink for the happy couple before we eat? Here's to them!
To the happy couple! Kiss the bride! Give her a
Yes. Zobaczy zdrowia, zobaczy zdrowia. Yes, well, yes. Time goes. We were open folks, and we were all happy. Simple but happy. I'm simple myself, just love simplicity in fact. I'm an old man now, retired 30 years ago. I'm 72! Of course, back then, I had the fullness for the higher life. But now, yes, now, you young man, you're a sailor, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Aha! Oh yes, the Navy! Always the toughest outfit. Hard work on a board ship, right? You have to keep your ears and eyes so. Every little word on the board takes an enormous significance. For example, topsails and the foreshots, foresails, mainsails, what does all that mean? Sounds complicated, huh? But any ordinary sailor can tell you. Pretty clever, huh?
A toast to His Excellency, Fyodor Yakovlevich Rabanov Karavlov.
Now you're quite expressive just now, Your Excellency, about the hardships of life on the bounding main. But do you think being a telegraph operator is easy? Nowadays, Your Excellency, everyone that works at the telegraph agency has to read and write French and German. And the enormous skill it takes to send a message over the wires, technical mastery. That's what you need. Here, listen, I'll show you.
But what does it say?
That one said, "Thank you, Your Excellency, for coming to our wedding reception." You think that was too easy? Listen to this one.
Could you do that a little louder? I don't hear too well.
That one said, "Happy I am, madame, to be in your arms at last."
Touch me. Madame who? Well, for example, now, young man, you're underway in a stiff breeze. You're close out on the starboard tack. So, do you know what you need? Topsail, foresail, mizzen royal. Got to know your orders. All hands to the first part. Set your jib and jib up. All hands on deck.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I may have your attention.
Yes, indeed. And that's what. Oh, lots more. You have to know what they mean and shout them right. Up with the main brace bumpkin, tighten the boom bank. It's easy when you know what that means. Haul on the sheets. You know what that means? Stays and braces. Do you know what that means?
Fyodor Yakovlevich, our hostess wishes you'd talk about something else. It's getting a bit boring.
Boring. Boring who? All right now, young man. You're underway. You're close out. Oh my gosh. So, do you know what order to give? I'll tell you. All hands aloft. Ready about. And haul as hard as you can.
Fyodor Yakovlevich, please. That's enough. It's time to eat something.
Oh. Yes. What a moment. Yes, young man. So, do you know what order to give right now? All hands look sharp, right about, and hold as hard as you can.
Whoa! Whoa! What do? You take the wind?
So what do? Do you take a wind?
It's a moment, isn't it?
It's a moment, isn't it?
Yes. Nothing like having a first-rate crew.
Nothing like a first-rate crew. I tell you, it gets you right here.
On this happy, so to speak, occasion, let us join as one and raise our glasses to our dear.
Oh, well, for example, yes. I forgot. Well, you also have to know all the words like mise and royal stays, so mise and gallant stays. So,
Can somebody shut him up? We're never going to get a chance to drink.
General, we're simple people, and I'm sorry, we can't understand a word you're saying. Would you mind changing the subject, please?
what's that?
Getting boring.
Thanks, just the same. I have already eaten.
Oh.
Cake! Did you see cake? Oh, thanks. Good old Russian pirog, Russian cake. Yes, I remember. And that, young man, is happiness. Who sail over the bound in Maine, not a care in the world. And then you have to come about into the wind. Yes, into the teeth of the wind. All hands look sharp, ready about, commander shouts. Yes, what a moment. It gets you right there.
Boring.
Thanks, just the same, I have already eaten.
Someone make.
General, you're being rude. At your age, you ought to be ashamed.
I've already eaten, I'm sorry.
I said, General, you're being rude. At your age, you ought to be ashamed.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, is this really something that we need to make a fuss about?
Really?
Yes.
In the first place, I am not a general. I'm only a chief petty officer in the Navy. And that's nowhere near a general.
Well, if you're not a general, what did you take our money for? We didn't pay you to come here and be rude to everybody.
Well, about that.
Paid for, what does she mean?
Wait. Are you telling me you didn't get 25 rubles from Andrei Andreevich over here?
25 rubles. Какие 25 рублей? Oh my god, this is disgraceful. And now I understand. What a cheap trick. What a cheap low-down trick.
Wait, are you telling me you didn't get any money?
Of course I didn't get any money. What are you talking about? Oh my god, if any of you were respectable, I challenge you to a duel. But in this case, waiter, where's the jar? Get me out of here. What a low, cheap, low-down mean trick. Боже мой, какая гадость, мерзость, ненавижу всех.
Oh, we're so sorry, General.
Andre, where's my 25 rubles? This is no time to talk about money. Where's your sense of occasion? We're all just here trying to have a good time, and you're talking about God knows what. So, here's to the bride and the groom. What a happy couple. Hey, musicians, play us a march to the happy couple. Yes.
The happy couple! Drink up!
I'm in a different atmosphere. Isn't she magnificent? Isn't she divine?
She's great.
On this happy, so to speak, occasion, let's drink.
Drink and dance and drink. Drink and dance away. For the happy
So,
provincial area, in the farmhouse of one Stepanich Chubokov, a landowner. Getting up there toward 70-something perhaps even. And he has a 21-year-old daughter working away very busily, but you'll see what happens when he has a surprise visit. He may just be wanting to settle down with his brandy this evening, but surprises are in store for him as we get to the proposal. Pay close attention and enjoy it. Grazie. Thank you very much. Company. Piano music. Any like to hear this night? A good Russian style. Something by Mussorgsky, perhaps? Getting ready to play it, man. There's a knock at the door.
hello? Anybody home?
My God! If it isn't my old friend Ivan Vasilievich! Glad to see you, boy! Glad to see you! This is certainly a surprise, and that's a fact. How are you?
Oh, thank you. Thanks a lot. And how are you? Doing.
Oh, we get by, my boy, we get by. Glad to know you still think of us occasionally and all the rest of it. Please, have a seat, be my guest. Glad to see you, and that's a fact. Don't want to go forgetting your old friends and neighbors now. No, you do not. But why so formal, boy? What's the occasion? You're all dressed up. You going to a party or what?
Oh, no. I only came to see you, Stepanich.
Me? But then why so dressed up? You look like you're still celebrating New Year's Eve!
Well, I'll tell you. You see, Stepanich, I really hope that I'm not disturbing you, but, I've come here to, it's in the first time that I've had occasion to ask you for help, and I want you to know that I really appreciate when I do it. Wait, that's not right, that's right. That's not right, okay. You have to excuse me, I'm just very nervous. Can I show you a drink of water? I'm gonna drink water. I appreciate it, thanks very much.
He wants me to lend him some money. I won't.
Oh, that's very refreshing, thank you.
So what are you doing here? Big strong boy like you?
Well, you see, I have the greatest respect for you, Stefan Respectovich. No, it's not right, it's not his name. You have to excuse me, Stefan, excuse me. No, fuck, okay, I screwed that up, that's why that. You have to calm down, okay? You have to excuse me, I'm very nervous, as you can plainly see. When you get down, you're the only one who can give me what I want, and I deserve, of course, it goes without saying, and I have your right to it either, but...
Now, there's no reason to beat around the bush with me, boy. Spit it out. What are you here for?
Okay. The reason I came to ask for the hand of your daughter, Natasha.
Oh, Maman! Ivan Vasilievich, say it again! I don't think I caught that last part.
I came to ask...
Oh, lover boy, buddy boy! Oh, I can't tell you how happy I am and everything! Oh, and that's a fact, and all the rest of it! Oh, I always hoped this would happen. Long time dream come true. That's what this is. Oh, God, I've always loved you, boy. Oh, just like you were my own son, and you know it. Oh, God bless the both of you. Long time dream come true. But what am I doing standing all around here for like a big dummy? Happiness has got my tongue. That's what happened. Happiness has got my tongue. Oh, from the bottom of my heart, you wait right here. I'll go get Natasha or whatever.
Wait. Step. Do you think she'll say yes?
Oh, come on. Big, strong boy like you, of course she'll say yes. And that's a fact. She'll be like a cat in heat. Just wait right here.
Ooh. It must be cold in here. I'm starting to shiver, just like I was about to take an exam. The main thing is you have to make up your mind. You know, you think about it too much, you argue back and forth, you talk a lot, or you're not trying to wait for any ideal woman or true love. Come on, let's be real. And you will never get married. Brr, it's cold in here. Natasha. She's a very good housekeeper. Yes, she is. She's kind of good looking. She's been to school. She has been to school. What more do I need, right? What more do I need? You know, I'm starting to get this hum, this ringing in my ears. It must be a nerve. I'll be right back. Can I get a drink of water? Okay, I'll be right back. Appreciate it. Thanks. Oh, that hits the spot. Okay. And I can't just not get married, right? I mean, first of all, I'm already 35. This is called a turning point. Second of all, you know, it's time for me to settle down, start to live a regular and a normal life. There's something wrong with my heart. I got a murmur. I'm always just nervous at the tick. And these little things, they drive me crazy. Like right now, for instance. See, this is my lip, and he's starting to shudder. See, right there with my lip, it's starting to shudder. It's pushing my right eyelid. It's driving me crazy. The worst thing about it is sleep. I don't sleep. I try and sleep, and I lie down, and I try and lie down. And as soon as I start falling asleep, all of a sudden, something my left side goes, and I come out of bed like crazy. And then I walk around. I try and calm down. I walk around for a little bit. I try and settle back down, and then I lie back down. And I lie back down, and as soon as I start falling asleep, all of a sudden, something on the left side just goes, and I go 20 times a night.
Oh, it's you. It's just you. And Papa said to go look in the other room. Someone wants to sell you something. Oh well. How are you anyway?
How do you do?
You'll have to excuse me. I'm still in my apron. We were shelling peas. How come you haven't been by to see us in so long? Here, do you want to sit down? Are you hungry? Have you eaten?
No. Thank you. I ate already.
Okay. If you want to smoke, there are cigars on the table.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful day today, isn't it? Oh God, it was raining so hard yesterday. The men in the hayfield couldn't do a thing. How many stacks have your people cut so far? You know what happened to me? I got so carried away I had them cut the whole meadow, and now I'm really sorry I did. All that hay is going to rot. Wow, look at you! What are you all dressed up for? Are you going to a party, or? Well, you aren't something. No, you're looking kind of cute these days. Anyway, well, what are you all dressed up for?
Well, I'll tell you. See, Natasha, I'll try and make this brief, all right? So, I've decided to come here to ask you to listen to what I have to say, and you make it a little bit mad, maybe a little bit surprised, but I really wanted to. You know, it's really, really cold in here.
So what did you come here for, huh?
I'm going to try and make this brief. So, I've known your whole family my entire life. I've had the pleasure of knowing your entire family, my poor dead aunt and her husband. As you know, I inherited my land from them. And we always had the greatest respect for your father and your poor dead mother. The long walls and sugar plums, we've been on very friendly terms. Also, we were related. You know, you have your land, we're right alongside of my land, we take my Meadowland land. It went right alongside of your birch grove. And it's really...
Excuse me? I really don't mean to interrupt you, but I think you said my Meadowland? Are you saying that Meadowland is yours?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, I am.
Well, I never. Meadowland belongs to us, not you.
No. Natasha, Meadowland is mine.
Well, that's news to me. Since when has it been yours?
What do you mean since when? I'm talking about the little pasture that they call Meadowland. Here, I'll show you. It's this little wedge. It makes a wedge right by in between. So there's your birch grove right there, and there's the burn swamp, that little pasture.
Yes, I know the one you mean, but it's ours.
No, Natasha. I think you're making a mistake. That field belongs to me.
Okay. Just how long has it belonged to you, Ivan?
What do you mean how long? As far as I know, it's always been mine.
Oh, excuse me, but I know that is not true.
It was all very clearly marked in the deeds. Natasha. Charlie was working out way back when everybody knows today that it belongs to me.
Oh, this is all one big joke, isn't it? You're just pulling my leg, huh? My family's owned that land for going on 300 years, and now you say it doesn't belong to us? Excuse me, but I can't believe you
100 rubles, but that's not the point. It's the injustice of it that hurts, and I don't care what anyone says. Injustice is something that I can't put up with.
You weren't listening to what I was saying. Please. Your grandfather's tenants made bricks for my aunt's grandmother. Now, my aunt's grandmother just wanted to make things easier, so what she did, she tried to divide
Father, what difference does it make? That land belongs to us, and that's that.
That field belongs to me.
That field belongs to us. You can go on about it until you're blue in the face. You can wear 15 of those fancy coats, but it still belongs to us. It is ours, 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 and I will never give it up.
You know, I don't want anything that belongs to you. But I do want to keep what's my own. Thank you very much.
Natalia Stepanovna, I don't care about that field either. But I do care about the principle of the thing. That's all, the principle of the thing. Look. I'll give it to you.
Oh, if there's any giving to be done, I'll do it. Oh my, Ivan Vasilevich, I have never gone through anything this crazy in all my life. You will give me my own field?
Excuse me, but that is a pretty unneighborly thing to say. You know what? I think that's downright insulting.
So in your opinion, I'm some sort of a claim jumper. Look, lady, I have never tried to take anybody else's land. And I'm not going to let anybody try to tell me that I did. Not even you. Oh, it gets me every time. All right. Meadowland is mine.
You lie, it's ours.
It's mine.
You lie. I'll show you. I'll send our mowers out there today.
You're what?
I said I'll send our mowers out there today, and they'll hay the field flat.
You do that, I'll break their necks.
You wouldn't dare.
Meadowland is mine. You understand? Mine!
You can scream and carry on all you want in your own house, but as long as you're in mine, try to behave like a gentleman.
You know, if I didn't have these murmurs, these awful pains, these veins throbbing in my temples, I wouldn't be talking like this. Meadowland is mine!
Ours!
Mine!
It is ours!
Mine!
What's going on? What are you both shouting for?
Papa, will you please explain to this gentleman just who owns Meadowland, him or us?
Lover boy, Meadowland belongs to us.
Thank you.
I beg your pardon, Stepanich, but how can you say that? Please think what you're saying.
Oh, every dog in the village knows it belongs to us, and that's a fact. I don't think you've ever seen the survey map.
Look, I can prove it. I can prove it that Meadowland belongs to me.
No, you can't, lover boy.
I can too!
Well, what are you shouting for? You can't prove anything by shouting, and that's a fact. Now listen, I'm not trying to take anyone else's land, nor am I trying to give away any of my own. Why should I? But the fact is, if you want to make a case out of this, oh, I'd just as well give it to the peasants as give it to you.
Well, you're not making any sense. Who gives you the right to give away someone else's land?
I'll be the judge of whether I have the right or not. In all seriousness, I'm not used to being talked to in this tone, boy. I'm twice your age, and I'm going to ask you to speak to me without getting so excited or whatever.
No! You think I'm just stupid, and you're making fun of me. You stand there and tell me that my own land belongs to you, and then you expect me to be calm about it. That is not the way that good neighbors behave, Stepan Stepanich. You are not a neighbor. You are a usurper.
What? What?
Papa, you send our mowers out there right now.
You boy, what did you just call me?
Meadowland is mine, and I'll never give it up. Never, never, never!
We'll see about that. I'll take you to court, and then we'll see who it belongs.
Oh, the court! Well, you just go right ahead. You take us to court. I dare you. Oh, now I get it. You were just waiting for a chance to take us to court. It's inbred, isn't it? Your whole family was like that. They were always suing. They were always in court, and that's a fact.
We're always decent, law-abiding citizens, unlike some other people who I could name who were arrested for embezzlement. Your uncle, for instance?
Every single one of the little mobs was crazy. Everyone!
All of them, every single one.
Your uncle, he was a fallen down drunk, and your aunt, oh, your aunt, the youngest one, she used to run around with an architect. An architect! architect!
And your mother with a hunchback! Oh, I got this pain in my side. Oh, my word. Oh, my heart. I'm seeing spots in my head. Oh, my head. Somebody get me some water. Get me some water. Somebody
Your father was a gambler and a glutton!
And your aunt was a tattletale. She was the worst gossip in town.
No, I can't move. I'm seeing spots. So where am I? Where's my hat? Where's my hat? I don't see my hat. Where's my hat? Where's my hat? I
You
know where
are
I'm going.
low and lousy and cheap.
Oh, where's my hat? Where's my hat? Where's the door?
Right there.
Where?
And you're a low-down, two-faced, snake in the grass, and that's a fact, an absolute fact! And don't you ever set foot in this house again!
And you just take us to court. See what happens.
He can go to hell.
What a creep! See if I ever trust a neighbor again after this.
Crook!
Creep! He takes someone else's land and tries to tell him what to do with it?
And can you believe that wigworm, that chicken brain, thought he'd come here and propose? Ha! He proposed!
He proposed what?
What? He came here to propose to you!
Propose? To me?
That's why he was all dressed up! He was all dressed up in that stupid shirt! What a silly sausage!
You have to make him come back! You have to make him come back! What have we done?
What's going on? What's the matter with... Oh my God! What have I done? Oh, I ought to shoot myself! I ought to be hanged! I ought to be tortured to death! Oh my God!
Oh my God! Make him come back! I think I'm gonna die! I think I'm gonna die!
Of course! If I'll get... Stop screaming, please!
Make him come back, please! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Okay! He's coming back! You talk to him this time! I can, and that's a fact!
Please make him come back, please!
I just told you, he is coming back! Oh, God almighty, what an ungrateful assignment being the father of a grown-up girl! Oh, I slit my throat, I swear I'll slit my throat! Oh, God, we yell at the man, we insult him, we chase him away, and it's all your fault, it's your fault!
No. It's your fault!
All right, it is my fault then, whatever, but you talk to him this time, I can, and that's a fact!
I'm having a heart murmur. It's awful. It's so awful. It's my left side. Whole left side.
You'll have to excuse us, Ivan Vasilich. We got carried away. Anyways, I just remembered, Meadowland is yours.
My heart is pounding so loud. Meadowland is mine? In fact, what's it's twitching both my eyes.
Yeah, it's all yours. Here, let's sit down. We made a mistake.
It really was all about the principle of the thing. I don't care about the land, but I do care about the principle of the thing.
Yeah, the principle of the thing. We should talk about something else.
And I really can prove it. My aunt's grandmother let your grandfather's tenants...
Okay, that's enough. We should change the subject. I don't know where to start. How's the hunting? Are you going hunting anytime soon?
Oh, yes, Natasha, geese and the grouse, Natasha, geese and the grouse. I was kind of going after the harvest was in, yeah. Oh, did I tell you the worst thing happened to me? You know my dog Gesser?
Yeah, of course.
Went lame on me.
Oh, no, that's terrible. What happened?
I don't know. He may have dislocated his hip, or maybe got in a fight with some of the other dogs, or he was best hound dog. Not to mention how much he cost. I got him from Mironov, right? I only paid $125 for him.
You paid too much.
I mean, I thought I got him pretty cheap. He's a real good dog.
Well, Papa only paid $85 for his hound dog, Messer, and Messer is a lot better than Gesser.
Messer's better than Gesser?
What do you mean? That's a good one. Messer's better than Gesser.
Well, of course he's better. I mean, he's
not full grown yet, he's still a pup, but when it comes to bark and bite, no one has a better dog.
I think you're forgetting something. Don't you know that Messer has an underslung jaw? And a dog with an underslung jaw can never be a good retriever.
An underslung jaw, that's the first I've ever heard of it.
What do you mean? His lower jaw is shorter than his upper jaw.
What'd you do, measure it?
Of course I measured up, right? So he's not so bad on point. But time to go fetch, try and fetch. He does nothing. Just trying to go get that stick.
In the first place,
Run away.
our Messer is a purebred from a very good line. He's the son of Pusher and Pisser, so your butt can't touch him for breeding. In the second place, your dog is old and ratty and full of fleas, and I wouldn't let my dog
may be old, but I wouldn't take 5 of your Messers for him. Guess who's a real hound? Messer's not even worth worrying about. Every old fart in the country has a dog just like your Messer. There's a mess of them everywhere you look. You paid 25 rubles for him. You paid too much.
Ivan Vasilevich, for some reason you are being perverse on purpose. First, you think that metal belongs to you, and now you think that Gesser is better than Messer? I don't think much of a man who doesn't say what he knows to be true, and you know that Messer is so much better than that dumb Gesser of yours. So why do you keep saying the opposite?
You must think I'm either blind or stupid. Can't you see that Messer has an underslung jaw?
That's not true.
He has an underslung jaw.
That's not true.
What are you shouting for?
What are you lying for? God, I can't take any more of this. You ought to be getting ready to put old Gesser out of his misery, but here you are, comparing him to our Messer.
I can't.
Oh, you know what? This just goes to prove what I've always known to be true. The hunters who talk the most are the ones who know the least.
Please, can you do me a favor and just shut up? My heart is starting to pound. Shut up!
I will not shut up until you admit that Messer is 100 times better than Gesser.
He's 100 times worse. I hope he croaks.
Oh, and your old Gesser doesn't need to croak. He's dead already.
You can just shut up. I'm having a heart attack.
I will
shut
not
up.
shut up.
What's the matter?
Oh my God, Papa, will you please tell us, frankly and on your honor, who is a better dog, Gesser or Messer?
Step on step, Anish, please. Just answer me one question, okay? Your dog Messer. He has an underslung jaw, yes or no?
Well, so what if he does? What difference does it make? You still won't find another dog that's better in the whole county, and that's a fact.
But don't you think that my Gesser is better, on your honor?
Now, no need to get excited. Just hold on a second, please. All right. Your Gesser has his fine points and whatever. Thank you. But you're all rotten with envy, buddy boy. Even you. All somebody has to do is just point out that their dog is better than yours, and you go on with this and that and all the rest of it. You know, I happen to remember exactly what happened.
And I remember too. And that's a fact.
And I remember too. What do you remember?
My left leg is paralyzed. My heart is pounding on my heart murmur. My heart murmur.
Oh, my heart murmur. What kind of a hunter are you? You do better in the kitchen catching cockroaches than out hunting foxes.
She's right. What kind of a hunter are you? You are not, and that's a fact, a hunter.
And what makes you think you're a hunter? The only reason you hunt is so you can get in good with the count. You're a sneak.
I'm a what? A sneak? Shut up!
A sneak.
Oh, you young whippersnapper, you puppy!
You rat. You raggedy old rat.
Oh, shut up or I'll give you a tail full of buckshot! Oh, you snoop!
Everybody knows that your poor dead wife.
Oh, my heart. Oh, my God.
Used to beat you.
My pain in my side. Oh, I don't know where I'm on. My left leg is paralyzed. I think I'm gonna faint.
And everybody knows that your housekeeper keeps you tied to her apron strings.
Oh, here it comes. A heart attack. Oh, my shoulder. It just came undone. Where'd my shoulder go? Oh, no. Oh, the spots on my heart. Oh, I'm gonna die. Somebody get a doctor.
You young whippersnapper, you snoop, you milk sucker, you make me sick. Sick!
Yeah, what kind of a hunter are you, huh? You can't even ride a horse. Papa? Papa, what's the matter with him? Papa, Ivan Vasilevich, he's dead.
I'm sick! Give me some air!
Ivan Vasilevich? Ivan Vasilevich! Oh my god, he's dead! He's dead! God, what have we done?
What's the matter now?
He's dead, we killed him!
Who's dead?
Oh my god!
Oh my God. He is dead. Somebody, get some water. Get a doctor. Here, boy, drink this. He's not drinking it. Oh my God. That means he really is dead. Oh my God, what a mess. Oh, I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself. Why did I wait so long to kill myself? What am I waiting for right now? Give me a knife! Let me a gun!
Oh my god! Oh.
I think he's going to live! Here, boy. Drink this, yes. That's the way.
Oh, spots. Everything is just spots. Wait, where am I?
Just get married as soon as possible. She says yes! She says yes, and that's a fact! Oh, I give you both my blessing. Just get married already, and then leave me in peace.
Wait, who? What?
Just kiss her already!
He's alive, yeah, I say yes!
Huh? Who?
Just kiss him!
Oh, that's very nice. Wait a minute. What happened? Where am I? What happened?
Oh, I remember, yes! Oh, yes, Natasha, I'm so happy, yes.
Oh, my left leg. It's paralyzed.
I'm really happy too.
I'm getting a weight off my shoulders.
But it's all the same now. You can admit it, can't you? Messer is better than Gesser?
He's worse!
Oh my god, he's back!
I nailed